Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome to another fine edition of Rogue Takeover. That's right. I take over, and we do a bit of History, Mr. Medical History, that kind of shit. So it is what it is, and unfortunately, people are being impatient, and I'm taking my sweet ass time while I do this. That's right. How we doing there, chat? Are we doing good? It is a Monday for me, a Tuesday for some. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Yes, yes, indeedly do. I should probably put that in the background. There we go. There we go. There we go. Chat. There we go. Oh, look at that. Jim, we've got a man who makes the AI sing in the back corners. Hello, Sparky. How you doing?
What's up?
Ceiling, things like that.
Ah, cool.
I mean, I'll have to look at a different ceiling, but eventually it's going to happen. One of those things. Yeah, one of those things. Apparently, Jim
Huh?
Max is being impatient as usual.
But yeah, he's not here.
I know when I give him the links, and it's like, "Where's the link, motherfucker?" And then I give him the
Yep.
link, and he's
He doesn't
struggling
show
trying
up.
to get here. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just don't. Just don't get him. I don't get him.
Well, well. My comment section's been a little lit every now and then.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I had a couple people come in the comments and it's like, "Hey, this song was linked." And it's the King of Pole Random of the Night song. And it's like,
Oh,
yeah, this is like this song was linked. It's like, what was linked? It was linked on a list of clips. It's like, ah, cool.
yeah.
And it was on I guess the last Ralph segment.
Mm.
And the reason why it was linked is because I guess Ralph was playing Rhythm of the Night, talking to some girl, passing the fuck out, and everyone was linking it, going, "Yeah, no, this version's better."
Yeah, yeah.
Wait a minute. They played your version, the Rhythm of the Night.
Ralph didn't, but people in the people in Maddie's. So it was people linked it in Alyssa's clips comments, and
So,
people was also linking it in the Maddie
Josh
live stream
Jersh's
comments.
thing that he does. Man at the
okay.
internet. Jersh.
And apparently, Josh likes my version too.
You know what? I have to give credit to the skill that is put into it. I mean, it's kind of hard to get a guy that keeps yelling at Medicare for faking his shit to take the time to sing while he's driving in his truck. Kind of a challenge. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. It was a bang up job. It was a bang
Yeah.
up job. You should do that more often. Get people to I think there was like a gimmick one comedian, or I put that in air quotes, comedian. I tried to do get people to sing while he drove. You know that kind of thing. I think it could be a hit for you. I think it'll be a hit for you. But Jim, you finally made it. Welcome,
Hmm.
welcome to the club.
Yeah, I had to go use the restroom in between.
Oh, so
Uh,
that's the excuse you're gonna go with. Okay.
well, it was either that I shit myself, so yeah.
I mean, we would
You
have
gotta go
never
with what.
been able to smell or tell.
Yeah, but I will.
Oh, you would know. We wouldn't. We'd be kind of, just going about like nothing's
I
ever
don't
happened.
care about you. I care about me.
Oh, come on. You know you can do the Biden thing, have the diapers on, sit in it for a bit.
I ain't that uncognitive yet.
You sure?
Yeah.
I said yet.
That's what I said. Are you sure? Anywho.
No, not really, but we're not my
That's
lawn.
yeah, kind of figured. So yeah, we're gonna go on the Dan Schneider, a little country girl, there's a few other different things that'll be happening on this one. It's roughly about an hour. It's been slightly
Speed
condensed.
it up a little bit.
Uh, no, no, no. The entire stream here is about an hour. People have obviously. This person is obviously caught up a little bit, so that it has sped up. So let's have some fun. I don't have an actual. I know it came out in 2009. No, 19. Sorry, 2019.
Mm.
And it was kind of edited for 2021. So honestly, I kind of forget where this kind of entails. I think it's just when They found out that Dan Snyder, a questionable gamer guy, I got a little too handsy with some of the women folk. So I think that was roughly around we're from 2019, 2020,
Yeah,
somewhere in there.
wasn't there like, oh god, so he had to flee the country or some shit. So I don't know how pissed that
Yeah, I'm not
was.
surprised. I mean, most of them tend to. I mean, there is one basic director who decided to flee the fucking country in '73, and is still wanted by your country and has never been extradited. So
Which is hilarious because and every fucking actor sings his praises. And he still makes
Mm,
films in Hollywood.
I know, but he lives quite
Yeah,
happily in Paris currently, and I'll be glad when he's dead. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
and yet no one will extradite him even when he goes to Canada, which is
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, yeah.
Funny
Disappointing
how that
as it is.
works.
I know it's weird how this shit works, and people say, "Oh, don't fuck on with our kids." Yeah, okay. Proof is in the pudding, people. Anywho, let's do this.
Had plenty of fucking times.
Well, good morning, chat.
Good morning.
Hopefully the week is treating you well.
I believe this is with one of his Medica in the mornings.
Lots of fun stuff to talk about today. And we're going to be doing an hour stream because I've got to bring my car in to get some work done.
That's right.
Apparently, when smoke billows out of it, that's a bad sign.
I guess.
I tried all the technical
we could
tricks
all
that I
talk to the
know,
mechanic in the room.
such as kicking it.
Hey, Sparky. If there's smoke billowing out of your car, is that a bad sign?
Get a new one.
don't just pull over and just start kicking it. Hopefully, hell.
Pull over, pour some gasoline on it, and then enjoy the show. That's the way down.
I like that route.
And then the insurance will take care of the rest.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's only if you have good insurance.
Well, State Farm will fuck you, so.
Yeah, see, there you go. Let's continue. Did I hit the button? I did.
And yelling and swearing quite a bit. But all of these things apparently aren't what's needed for car repair.
You sure?
But we do have something to pass the time this morning. I'm not sure if you're aware of this. I'm not sure if you've heard. But people have been bullied to death on the internet.
Oh no.
They've been executed cyber style. Oh,
bullying has
tragic. It's a tragic occurrence. Apparently out there somewhere on YouTube, out in the ether. There's a YouTuber with 800,000 subs who likes to bathe in the blood of teenage girls.
Yeah.
Who knew?
I didn't.
I didn't until I saw it trending. And it's so emotional. It's so fucking emotional to talk about this. 'Cause guys, people are dead, okay? Like totes for real. They're dead and they're never coming back.
Okay.
And it's all this girl's fault.
Is she old? That's what I
now,
hear.
How do I know somebody's dead?
How they get younger.
Well, let me show you some of the proof. Rock solid, airtight. Can't argue with this. Infallible, undeniable truth that an innocent little cherub has left the world to go back and seek the warmth of God's big cosmic hugs in heaven. This was posted 2 days ago from the user account, by the way. This was a friend posting on the account to inform everybody. It's so sweet. Rest easy, Lena. You're probably happier in heaven. And you know how I can tell this is the real deal? Like this bitch is deader than a doornail? The little broken heart emoticon. Nothing says
telltale sign.
I'm never coming back.
Right? Jeez.
It's too late. Jesus. Like a little broken heart emoticon. So sweet. Rest in peace, pupper. We hardly knew you. Oh God.
Oh, are her
but what brought about this tragic death? I mean, I hinted at it. I talked about it a little bit.
Nothing about it was lost.
Evil cyberbullying.
I mean, women tend to do that way in pills. They think it's.
I mean, hell, what was it? If you said good afternoon the wrong way to a woman, they would do that. I mean,
yeah, I know, right? I have to remind them you're doing it wrong. You don't go across. You go up along
up and down, up and down. Yeah,
you're guaranteed.
Here, use this knife. It will be more effective.
Yeah. Pills. Pills aren't going to help you because you probably swallow the wrong ones. What you need to do is to swallow bleach.
Femoral artery, You
Yeah.
know, you got the artery under the arm, less painful. Nope,
Oh yeah.
nerves
Oh, yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Be
that's
just
it,
quick and
that's-
easy.
I mean,
Less
you can
painful
nick,
than the
you can
wrist.
nick in your groining, right? The two, where the legs meet up, that area there
That's
makes it look
painful
like
though.
you. Well, it isn't, and it isn't. It actually makes like you're bleeding, down there having the time. So
Mhm.
Anywho, continue.
You people don't understand what happens when you call somebody a faggot on Twitter.
Oh really?
They run out and buy the
Let me
rope they need to hang
I'll,
themselves.
spark you a faggot
When
on
you tell
Twitter.
somebody they're a dumb motherfucker in a YouTube comment, just remember, they're going to suck on a shotgun later that evening, and it's all your fault.
God, if only it worked that way.
Yeah, I know,
Apparently-
right?
An innocent
if only
girl,
it
Yeah, I'm doing it
a
all
super
wrong,
fan
man.
named Lena,
I know.
has departed this world and gone on to the next. But luckily, her friend is here to tell us everything that's happened. Again, from the same account, but this is the dead girl's account, but it's her friend posting.
Uh-huh.
Here's ada.it. I don't know what. I don't know what website these little girls use. Instagram, I'm guessing. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'm Lena's real life best friend. Stop making rumors about it. That's the full truth. She killed herself because her idol hates her, and big editors bullied her. She's brain dead right now, and her body is just
I don't doubt
because
she was
of
ever
equipment.
not brain dead. So
She won't
I mean,
survive
she
this
was
for
a girl, so
90%. It's a real hard time for her family and friends.
oh no,
So please show
I'm
respect,
taking the Wesley route.
and hate will be deleted.
She was a woman.
I'm not sure what emoticon
Obviously,
that
it's,
is. Looks like a man with a
equates to brain
with a
dead.
cone penis. Those are clearly the testicles on the. This is a cone penis that's been cut in half, separated from its testicles. I don't know what that message is. Not sure why you're posting it on a memorial
kind of
page,
a weird
but
thing, but I get
apparently her anger is turned into castration-fueled rage. She's brain dead. Hey everybody, quick Instagram update. My bestest totally real friend fucking threw herself off a bridge, landed head first. Now she's retarded. People don't think she's going to live very long. She's too stupid to eat peanuts.
sure
We
she
keep
wasn't.
throwing them. We keep throwing them in her face,
Yeah, but that one
but you
got
can't
me.
catch any. Maybe it's a neck brace. We think she's retarded. That's the real deal
Okay.
here.
God damn, I lost
90%
thought
won't
now.
survive.
You already
That's
lost. You
I
already
lost
lost
it.
it.
I lost that thought because it's so fucking funny. It is. She can't even eat fish.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't fucking stop. I don't know why. That's just fucking hilarious.
That makes sense. I mean, she's a little squirrel. A little squirrely here and there,
Oh shit! Just stop! Stop! You're gonna kill
We're
me here.
going to continue. Otherwise, we're going to go to the nuttery.
That's a medical diagnosis. 90%. That's what the doctor said. Sorry, this girl's clearly retarded and brain dead. I give her chances of survival 10%. Can't even catch a peanut in her mouth. Now, the backstory to this
Oh, there's a
is
backstory. I don't want to know.
remarkable. I want you to see.
Okay.
I'm building up. Okay, I want you to understand this is a tragedy. Before we get into the
It's a tragedy.
horrific cyberbullying that took place, the meanness online, you need to understand
Uh-huh.
this is a real tragedy.
Okay.
That's totally 100% legit, not made up by a psychopath.
Right.
So her friend's very
Well, it's a
devastated.
woman, so it's guaranteed. to be
Lena's
a
dead.
psychopath.
Fair.
Lena
Okay.
was a fan of this YouTuber, and the YouTuber had some unkind things to say.
It's a
And
YouTuber.
a lot of evidence was posted about the traumatic things that happened, such as this. Okay. So here's the story.
Got a man named
This
Brady?
girl gets upset at a YouTuber, of all fucking things, a YouTuber, and says she's going to kill herself and attempts it, and then gets put into, and this is her saying this, a psych ward. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to a psych ward on a suicide hold where they're watching your ass. But I'm fairly certain they don't let you bring your fucking your cell phone in with you to snap selfies.
Correct.
But apparently this psych ward was cool with it. Like, oh, fuck it, let her take her iPhone. Because she snapped a few selfies of her hospital bracelet with the wrong date on it. But that's not important. What's important is her Instagram story.
Uh-huh.
So that's a full story. Tried to kill myself because of Haley. Because I did everything for her. Well, now I'm going to a mental hospital. DM her. I love that. She
Okay.
should feel bad. Make sure she knows that I'm going to the nut house. I tried to kill myself. Somebody DM her. Show her the picture of my
Psych
bracelet
wards won't. Yeah, I
that I
know,
took
right?
with my iPhone. I
Duh.
smuggled it inside the psych ward up my ass, so the nurses and doctors didn't remove it from me.
Well, silly string is a
Now,
hard thing to bring
I
in.
hope you're ready, Chad. I know I built this up a little bit, but I think it's time. I think it's time we take a look at the bullying. Really devastating shit, I'll be honest with you.
Is it?
Need to light a cigarette. I need to be prepared for this. It's
Jeez.
pretty
Sounds like you.
hardcore, I'll be honest with you. Here we go. This is what the girl did to drive this innocent, sweet little cherub to suicide.
Uh-huh.
Prepare yourself. This is from Haley Morales. That's a YouTuber's name. A lot of tween like phrases and shit. I don't know what half these acronyms stand for. Not important. But that middle section, that's what made her kill herself. Okay, what you're about to read, that's what did it. No, H2G, I can't stand her. She totally buys all her followers too. And she's annoying. Sorry, I don't like her. You are better than anyone. I trust you some more. Oh God. Chat, do you need some counseling? I'm here for you. If we do a hug circle, we can survive this. She's annoying. I don't like her. That was the bullying that led to this girl throwing herself off a bridge, or I don't know, gargling glass, or whatever she did to off herself. I don't like her. She's annoying. Sorry. Actually said sorry. Like she felt bad for being honest. I think she's kind of a pain in the ass. Sorry. I know that's mean, but I just don't like her. What kind of clown world shit is this? And the great thing about this entire shit show, is it's building. It's still building. It's been building over a couple of days now. There are so many memorial videos blaming this Haley Morales for killing somebody. Like they're straight out saying Haley Morales murders her fans, cyberbullies them to death for saying, I found somebody annoying, I don't like them. It's gotten to the point where there's so many videos now circulating calling this girl a cold-blooded murderer. Her mother is posting on Instagram threatening to sue anyone that continues to say that. Lena, I'm sorry this happened to you and your family. Lena must have been going through something really bad. But anyone who blames Lena's suicide on Haley will have to deal with our lawyers. Oh, you know it's going to be a fun time when the lawyers get involved. Apparently Mom is not up for taking any shit when it comes to her little angel facilitating suicides on the internet.
We take that.
Let me move that. In fact, let's just take a look at some of these amazing memorial videos. I think you're going to like them. Very, every one of them is the same. It's like somebody made a template and every one of them just copied it. Oh, they've got the real inside scoop. Remember, this is the horrific cyberbullying that led to the death of a retard. And this is what has pegged this, I don't even know what she runs, like a makeup channel or whatever fucking teenage girl does. This is what has pegged her as a stone cold killer. So let me just show you the most recent search results and just some of the titles that are out there circulating for Haley Morales. Haley Morales brings fan to suicide. Haley Morales needs to get off social media. Haley Morales is over.
Wow.
Haley Morales made somebody commit suicide? Haley Morales made her fan disappear? Haley Morales bullied a girl into suicide. Bullies a fan to death. And then in parentheses, suicide. Drives fan to suicide. Drives fan to suicide. You starting to see? Haley Morales is evil.
Apparently so.
Haley Morales is a clown. Haley Morales is the cause of a suicide? Holy shit, they want to lynch this bitch. They want to murder this girl. I love it. Fucking kill her. She's a stone cold killer. Let's take a look. Let's look at this one. Exposed T, no views. So this is brand new. Haley Morales drove a fan to kill herself. She's got proof. Let's watch the proof.
Okay, that's proof.
The proof is everything I've just shown you.
Nice.
Oh, and they went after this chick so hard for 2 days straight to make her apologize for somebody nobody can even verify as a real human being, they're counting that as more proof that she drove somebody to murder themselves. Oh, this is a statement from Haley. I did not drive anyone to kill themselves. I called a fan annoying, and that other fan was better than her in a private DM, which was completely wrong. No, it wasn't, Haley. Maybe your super fan was a fucking annoying. Who cares? Which was completely wrong. But I did never want this to happen. This is not my fault. Sounds like she's ducking responsibility. Our serial killer here doesn't want to own up to the fact that her mean tweets
how dare
and
they
secret
do that?
DMs. Oh, is the video done? The video's a minute and 20 seconds. It's done at 20 seconds. Just, you know what? Just everybody rip in peace, rip in pepperoni. Green is the color of morning. Jesus. Well, I'm totally informed now. That was a really hard-hitting video. Let's find some more where they scream about her being a cold-blooded killer. Where is it? Haley Morales bullies a girl into suicide. Okay. Oh, perfect music choice.
Oh, jeez.
She's been involved in drama. My poor baby girl. This was her editing her latest video.
I don't need to show you my ESA dog.
Okay, I think this is the makeup chick or whoever the fuck it is. The Haley girl. This is our cyber bully, chat. This is the one that drove.
Hold on. Makeup chick? Wow, I knew makeup was bad, but wow, okay.
Poor Lena to throw herself off a cliff.
Dog letter. Now I got Bambi. It's my ESA dog because all your little bees be attacking me. But thanks to you, I got her. Right?
You know, in fact, I don't even know.
the
She
dog's
might
kind
be
of
more
a
like of an
no-no.
Instagram kid. I don't know exactly what her fucking channel does. But I need to see the truth. I need to see the evidence that this girl is a murderer. This is a very serious topic, you guys, like totes. She recently, I love it, just bullied a girl into suicide. Fantastic. This, by the way, I'm not even kidding. This one blurb right here, that's it. That's what they're claiming made somebody kill themselves. Telling somebody they're annoying.
Wow.
That's amazing to me. Oh, the music makes it more emotional, I'll be honest with you. Lena had to go to a mental hospital because of her suicide attempt. There's our proof, the wrong date on the bracelet. Okay. Apparently it's October right now.
Ah, great.
I'm gonna end.
Oh, and the hashtags. We need to teach this bitch a lesson. Haley is over party. Haley Morales is over and Haley is canceled.
Is she though? So again, I don't know if she's still gone. So who knows?
Again, there's no proof this person is dead or that it was even a real person. There's no obituary. There's no police report. The parents of this particular person haven't said anything. There's nothing. And it really, I think it highlights the fact that you could fuck with so many Instagram people with this.
Yeah.
Just claim you're a fan and then claim they made you upset and you killed yourself. And you can fucking destroy them. Because these people believe anything. They're just chomping at the bit to go after this chick for saying somebody was annoying. It's remarkable to me. My friend, you don't understand. My friend posted. Here's your proof. They were my bestest friend ever. She's brain dead right now. It's amazing that nobody took a minute to sit back and think, okay, this girl claims that she was driven to try to commit suicide and put in a mental hospital, and now she's dead because she killed herself under suicide watch at a psych ward.
Makes sense.
How did she pull that off?
How did Epstein?
How exactly did she murder herself in a psych ward? She couldn't even successfully kill herself outside of a psych ward. But now that she's under lock and key and monitored 24/7, now she's managed to do it. And more than that, she's somewhat retarded. She's a little brain dead after that happened. How exactly does that come about? I don't know. Chad, I guess I'm a little lost. I'm trying to figure out how did she murder herself inside the psych ward? Does anybody have any great insight into what she did?
We could do Blue's Clue.
Haley did nothing wrong. Haley did nothing. You're right, Chad. Absolutely nothing wrong. She's out there. She's out there cyberbullying the weak. I think Haley
Jesus
Morales is a
Christ.
fan of Sam Hyde. I think she adheres to the
God's will.
early and often motto. And she taught this Lena girl a lesson. You know, school of hard knocks, sometimes you got to learn the hard way. From Thorkel,
Jesus.
you motherfucker, I was about to go to the gym. Okay. From Loop'em, have 100 lemons to help with your car. Stay safe. I'm sure it's fine.
Yes.
Cat Dad, say you love my dad. Say you love my daddy, or I'll jump into a creek. Well, I don't know your father, so I can't really profess my love for him. From Ken Ashcorp, here's some Chinese lemons so you can build the spruce moose and escape this clown world, Jim. Oh, well, thank you. From Loop'em, smuggle phones up your butt, Jim, for the IG emotes. I love the fact. How is she doing that? What kind of psych ward do you go to where you can post on Instagram about being on suicide watch and nobody notices? She's editing shit on Instagram and uploading it, talking about this. From the Big Sniff, use these Chinese lemons to pay for your car, Farmer Jim. Sir Scallywag, just dropping this off before I had to work. And Desk Greenhouse, you're funny, Mr. Manchild. It's great. Actually, I think they have a hashtag up and running for this. In fact, let's take a look at some of the hashtags. I want to hear about the emotions of it. Fly High Lena. I don't know if you want. Listen, okay. If somebody kills themselves by jumping off a building, that's what I'm going with because nobody's giving me details. Here's how I assume the suicide attempt went down. Lena, devastated by the fact that Haley, a makeup YouTuber, won't be her bestest friend in the world, broke out of her psych ward suicide hold, physically fought off all the interns, guards, and nurses in hand-to-hand combat because she's been trained as a martial assassin. Ran up to the 80th floor.
My God.
This is the world's biggest psych hospital, and this girl likes to do it big, okay? Beats all these people up, escapes the psych ward, gets to the rooftop, then standing at the precipice at the edge, looking down at the people that look like ants beneath her, curses the sky, screams out loud, "This is your fault, Haley.
Basically, remember the rule.
This is all because of you."
Well, it's true that a lot of deaths and gunshot wounds are recorded
right down to the pavement. It takes a while.
Chicago.
She actually has time to post on Instagram as she's falling, the 80-story trip down to the pavement below. So given that this girl threw herself off an 80-story building, I don't know if the hashtag Fly High Lena is the appropriate one to go for. It seems a little mean. I'll be honest with you. If you're gonna do a triple gainer off the top of a building, I don't know if you should be telling people they should be flying high. But let's take a look. We can read just the most amazing. All these people talking about somebody, they're so convinced of it. It just blows my mind how stupid Instagram users are. Now let's take a look at some of these amazing ones. From Maggie. I already miss our talks. I miss you so fucking much, and I wish this wasn't happening. I can go on and on with stories of our dumb conversations, but I can only say so much. I really miss your beautiful face, no matter how hard you tried to convince me otherwise. Rest easy. BBG, I guess Lena was black? Isn't BBG big black girl? Now I'm picturing a 500-pound black teenage female throwing herself off a rooftop that's 80 stories up
that would be a tsunami
and creating a seismic event when she hit the pavement. From Skylar Yoon.
Wait, if she's that big, question would be, would she bounce first or would she make the splat and just be like everywhere? Or depending on the velocity, would she cannonball her way through the planet? I don't know. So many different options there.
Haley Morales' words resulted in a death.
It could have been a gun. She could have stuck a gun in. You never know.
Harvey Weinstein found a way to kill himself. I think it was shoestrings, maybe a dental floss. I don't remember.
No, not Harvey. That's not Harvey Weinstein. You're thinking of Harvey Weinstein's still in prison. You're thinking of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, I know. I know it's Epstein. Epstein Island, all that kind of stuff. I like mine better.
Epstein.
I like mine better because his career is dead too. Anyways,
Came on to victimize herself. Her mother threatened teens with lawsuits if they say Haley is at fault. I had hoped that she would change, but I think she just doesn't have a good in her heart. Oh, these are some hard-hitting truths. Oh, make sure to spread awareness, everybody. Purple
Now,
for
is
Alina.
this-
I'm not sure why it.
Now, is this during the middle of it, or do you know if he gets to a point end of this?
it will get to the point of this. I mean,
Because I looked it up, and Lena got exposed for faking her own
yeah, no, we're
suicide.
getting there.
Alright.
Basically, he's doing the long roll story. This is his lead story because the other ones are kind of meh.
Meh.
The Dan Snyder story is kind of it's interesting, but not completely. This one here has this fake death thing. That's why it says fake death. It has this huge lead up to faking it. We know that she faked it. There's all these tales at the beginning of this. Then you just kind of go through, but there are many people, oodles and oodles of people that believed that this was legit. This is the problem when it comes down to young, impressionable females on the interwebs. They believe a lot of things.
This is why more people need to sex start a fucking shotgun.
I know. So this is another good reason of why I kind of post. One, there wasn't really much to pull out of the November list. Is like, I didn't want to see a guy bent over a turkey and sound like a turkey and a few other different things. I'm good. Aether Sorens could just be over there. We're not covering a certain lol cow that lives in Mexico because it is his November today, or within this month. So I'm obliging by the rules and by the the glory, because we could go through a lot on him, but yeah, we'll.
Is this the one that's related to Miss Piggy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah. It's just like no not November. It's no Ralph November. So I mean, it exists. So we don't have anything about him for the most part, kind of thing. So yeah, and this covered a lot. And faking shit on the internet is what most people do. Hell, we've got a huge organization that's trying to, lock themselves in, called the Game Awards. The gaming. There's a fake shit throughout, and it just launched its nominees for this go around. So, I don't know, but here we are. Let's continue. Hit the button, boy.
Purple, maybe it was the color of her skin after she hit the pavement.
Yes.
Some blood mixed in with the skin tone, kind of turned to a purplish color while it coagulated before the janitor could come sweep her up. I don't know. From Gabby, I can't really word how I feel about you right now, but I know you didn't deserve this. No one does. I truly farm the bottom of my heart. Hope you're happy again, wherever you may be. Rest easy. This is... What's to stop us? What's to stop anybody from just claiming you're a super fan and that somebody on Instagram made you upset and then having your quote-unquote friend post from your account that you've done a triple gainer off a building or that you stepped in front of a semi-truck? You could devastate Instagram with that.
Mm-hmm.
They don't require any proof. They don't care. Everybody wants to be the, oh my God, I'm so emotional. I was such good friends with her. We totes for real, we're the bestest of friends on the internet. I have to see what this is. Purple for Lena. Oh, here we go. Fly high, baby girl. I don't think she flew. I think she fell. From Naya. Because she didn't deserve that. But I would never think she would stoop this low to make a girl harm herself. Again! She said she was annoying. How is that a dictate to go kill yourself? And it's not even like Haley cares or anything. I'm so upset people are dying so much recently. It's too much. Lots of crying emojis. Really, is this a dude? Wait a minute, is this a guy? This is a guy. Why are you writing this on the internet? What the fuck is the matter with you?
He's hoping.
I didn't know her, but I did follow her. Thoughts and prayers. I'm so upset. Crying emojis. Look at this motherfucker. You know what? I've got a new theory. This guy doesn't give a fuck about Instagram thoughts, but he's like, hey, opportunity to get some pussy here.
Yeah.
All I've got to do is act like I emotionally care about these stupid girls, and everybody's going to think I'm such a nice guy. And see, can't you tell how sweet he is? Look at all the hearts. He's using this as a dating technique.
I mean,
Harumi,
if you can do it, do it.
I'm on to you, buddy. Nate, whatever I don't know what that fucking says, but I'm on to you. I know what you're doing. Trying to be the bad boy with the good heart. Talking about some chick that doesn't exist, fictionally killing herself and how it broke you up inside.
See, fictionally.
And now you're going to just wait for it to roll in, aren't you? All those phone numbers. Oh, this guy, he figured it out. He got the golden formula. I know how to convince these stupid girls to fall in love with me.
Mm-hmm.
Every time some fictional thought kills herself, I'm going to just talk about how it fucks me up emotionally.
I mean, makes sense.
Oh, I'm so devastated. Oh, it makes me cry. Oh my God, I'm crying right now. From Gopnik, Lena OD'd on red pills and was thus assassinated. It's a potential for what happened. That's true. Maybe she was getting real, open about a certain group of people, and they're like, we can't have this anymore. Execute Plan 1488 and throw her off the building.
1488.
How are we going to cover this up, boss? I don't know. Blame Haley Morales. Blame Haley Morales. Nobody can know we did this. Holy shit. I'm looking forward to see how it plays out. If the mom's already threatening lawsuits against people for talking about it, it's just going to make people want to talk about it more. It's like the perfect storm of stupid. Haley Morales didn't make anybody kill themselves because I guarantee you Lena doesn't exist. And if Lena did exist and killed themselves because somebody said you're fucking annoying, that's Darwinism at work. I feel no sympathy.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just calling it as it is. No sympathy on that. But the fact that all these tribute videos and RIP videos with all the emotional music for somebody nobody knew. I haven't seen one picture of this girl. It's like nobody knew them, but they're all convinced they're dead now. And that Haley Morales she dragged her up to the rooftop and physically threw her off. See you later,
It'll
black
only be
girl.
one.
Woof, right off the rooftop. Don't fuck with Haley Morales' makeup tips tutorials. Crashing down into the earth beneath them. You know, as long as we're talking about stupid shit on social media, that's my segue. Don't blame me. Where is it? Here we go. A little bit of news. Breaking current news right now on Twitter. Apparently, Dan Schneider is in for a little bit of a rough ride. I know I've covered Epstein quite a bit. I'm fascinated with that. In fact, he's going into court again today.
Yeah.
On the 31st.
Yeah, that's when he was alive. So.
People are speculating the reason he tried to kill himself, quote unquote, is because he was served with a particular lawsuit from another victim, and that maybe there's something about this particular person that really scares the shit out of him, and that's why he tried to off himself. Though I find it very odd that his cellmate, a guy convicted of killing 4 people and an ex-cop, happened to have an illegal cell phone on him the day before this all took place. Makes me a little suspicious. But who knows how that's going to break. But anyway, Epstein's going into court again today. They're going to try to get him out of federal lockup. I don't think the judge is going to give a shit. I think the judge thinks it's funny. And he should, because fuck Epstein. Claims he's a billionaire. Not a billionaire. But a very rich man who's never spent any time in a shitty, dingy cell. Probably really fucking with his head. So with Epstein in the news, and everybody talking about it, I mean, fuck, we had, who was the guy from American Beauty? Kevin Spacey. We had Kevin Spacey. His lawsuit got dismissed on the charges of telling people to grab his dick in public. Or whatever weird shit he was up to. So lots of talk about sexual misconduct and pedophilia, but there's one name. There's one name that's always protected. He's the man with the party van. I'm talking about our good boy Dan. Dan Schneider. The OG when it comes to rumors in Hollywood and television. For some reason, this guy's like a Teflon Don. Nothing can stick to him. All his former starlets can go crazy, put up videos of them acting like they're insane. Name dropping them doesn't matter. He could make 1,000 little girls rub their feet in his face. People just applaud it and like, oh my god, that's so original. Way to go, Nickelodeon. So, like, Dan somehow always slips through the net. He always seems to escape it, but apparently that might be coming to an end because one of the former Disney starlets or Nickelodeon starlets or former stars is starting to drop hints that maybe they're going to be talking about some big stuff, and maybe it relates to Dan Snyder.
Wow.
And wait till you see the amount of traction this gained. From this particular tweet, this is from July 30th, so just yesterday. Nicole from Zoe 101. I'm shook she's really exposing Dan Schneider. 500,000 views. Just think about that for a minute. It's reached the point where everybody suspects Dan Snyder is some weird fucking sex offender that just normal people are talking about it. They're like aware of it. If you bring up Dan Snyder, people are going to be like, oh yeah, the foot guy. Oh yeah, that's the guy that stalks little girls' feet on the studio lot. I know what you're talking about. So this is the video. Let's give it a listen. Oh, it's a tweet or a Instagram post. I'm guessing from the Zoe 101 star. Why am I left out? Lol, it's kind of hilarious now. We are like 30 years old. Wow. Yes, they weren't invited to the reunion party.
I shouldn't be crying because I'm an adult. And
Not much of
those
one.
things were so long ago.
No, right?
But I guess it just brought up old memories, and
Memory.
it's just sad. I don't get it.
Then they followed up with this post. This is for every woman who ever felt left out. Every woman who ever felt lonely. You are not alone. This is a world of women out there waiting to love you.
Ooh,
Okay, I'm going to make
cool?
a video letting you all know my experience of being Nicole on Zoe 101. Oh, somebody post the picture of Dan Schneider sweating nervously. Stay tuned. I think it's important now more than ever to speak out. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, Dan, time to leave the country. This Zoe 101 reboot is triggering a lot of childhood trauma.
Listen, I don't think it's fair to tell anybody how they should feel when they're dealing with childhood trauma triggers. So please be nice during this time. Thank you.
So, a former starlet who worked on one of the main shows that Dan was running, producing, directing, whatever. The same show, by the way, Zoe 101 is where the rumors came about that Britney Spears' little sister, Jamie Lynn Spears, was actually impregnated by Dan Schneider. That was a rumor circulating on those. There's a certain website that talks about gossip, and that kept getting brought up, that Dan Schneider knocked up Jamie Lynn Spears, and they paid off some kid to pretend it was a father to avoid a scandal. So now here's a co-star from that show who's suddenly talking about being emotional and childhood trauma, and they keep bringing up Dan Schneider. Oh, boy.
Dan Schneider.
Dan Snyder, by the way, was recently fired. You know, he had like a aura of protection around him because he was a hit maker. He could create a show that would get 10, 20 million, and then through syndication, even more money. Just ridiculous amounts of money for Nick and Disney and whoever he worked for. But he got fired. He got fired for being unprofessional on set and mistreating people. So that aura of protection doesn't exist anymore. So when you start to get former starlets coming out and saying, I want to talk about my childhood trauma from the set, and it's important for women to speak out, are we about to see Dan Snyder get Me Too'd? Is
Yes.
Dan Snyder about to get Weinsteined?
Yes.
I mean, is it finally happening? Is it possible? Everybody's been waiting for years to see that happen. And the fact that it just comes out of left field? I don't know. I don't know, chat. You tell me. You tell me, do you think our boy Dan here is in for a tough time?
He was in for something.
No, he's definitely in for something.
Oh, I see some F's in chat. If the stream dropped out on you, just hit F5 to refresh. Occasionally it drops out. I guess Dan and Nickelodeon don't want us talking about this. From Ecstasy of Thinking, this is retarded and I love it. But where is Gail? We will get to Gail. It's talking about more recent things. Uh-oh. I'm seeing Fs and I don't know why. Are we hitting F for poor Nicole? You think she's going to have a tragic accident, chat? Is Nicole going to pull a Lena and take a header off an 80-story building? Is that maybe where this is going? This makes me want to take a look at just weird Dan Schneider shit that it just exists out there. In fact, what happens if you just search his name? Like, if we just search his name. Okay, I want to see if I can show you the search results. Will this show up? All right, and seriously, this is what comes up. Oh, I don't even know if it's going to go that high. Maybe I can't show you this. Oh, no, it's not going to do it. When I enter Dan, if you go on YouTube and enter Dan Schneider, the first thing that, oh, you can see it.
Foot,
there you go.
feet.
See, I'm spelling Dan Schneider. Look at the first two results. Foot and feet. You can't even look up his name without immediately going to what they know he does.
Yeah?
It's like the worst kept secret. Oh, yeah, look at this. 2.1 million views. Talking about Dan Schneider. Groomed for success, a Dan Schneider story. Created by Dan Schneider. I bet this is going to be one of these. Let's take a look at this. I think this is the weird highlight reel that shows all the fucked up shit that Dan does. This is Dan Schneider's writing, folks.
Duh.
See if you notice like a common theme.
After this, we massage my feet.
No, gross. Come on, work the heel, rub it like a man.
David, I hired him to read the book to me.
Welcome to Nickelodeon, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be a star, do you? Take your shoes off,
feet.
kid.
Shut up, tootsies.
Yeah, there.
Sam? Sam? Wake up!
I'll show you. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's amazing to me that Schneider has done this for like decades. For decades he's done this. All the stories that circulate. If you look his name up, the first thing is feet. That's the first result. It's like the worst kept secret in Hollywood.
Okay, on 3, I'm gonna...
Just do it.
Alright. There we go. Spread your toes, girl.
Hold big toe in your mouth. Check this out.
Who wants to be a star? Welcome to Hollywood. I'm Dan Schneider. I want you to suck on your toes. That's funny. The kids like it. Now just look at the camera and say, they taste tasty, Dan. We're testing out angles and lights. This won't air on television. Just look at me. Look at me and eat the toe. Eat the toe for Dan Schneider.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they have to do a bit of the.
Yeah, I know. I know why they have to do it.
I think that's
God damn
Jamie
it,
Lynn
blows my-
Spears.
Just mute it.
I think that's the one that everybody alleges he
It'd be
knocked
great, but this is a person who did it in
Have you noticed the
2021. So
with Dan Schneider shows.
we didn't have that option then.
I don't know. It's hard to pick a common theme. What could Dan Schneider be up to? So many things happening. It's hard to keep track. God, was he the one that came out with the Cuck show? Bella and the Bulldogs? It's just, what's that? Actually, I want to see if that was Dan Schneider too. Hold on. Yeah, because I think Bella and the Bulldogs was a story about a little white girl joining an all-black football team that was named the Bulls. Just no subtlety, Nickelodeon.
None.
Oh my
Why
God, it's
would
on
you need
4
that?
seasons now. Season number 4 already. I don't see any pictures of anybody sucking their toes, so I don't think Dan Schneider was a part of this particular production. Oh. Oh, Dan. Dan Schneider, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked just by the Dan Schneider shit. It's hard. Everybody knows. It's amazing. It looks like Shane Dawson did one with 10 million views from a year ago. Holy shit. Oh, what was the... chat, maybe somebody can link this to me. It was one of his former stars losing their shit on like an Instagram video and like freaking out and crying and had fucked up makeup on, looked like the Joker. And they kept saying, "This is your fault, Dan." I don't know what show they were from, iCarly or one of the fucking ones that he did. See if I can find that clip.
What are you doing? It's making you
Nothing.
Oh, there's so many.
Nothing important.
There's so many.
All right.
Oh, here's one. Somebody got his Twitter account. Let's take a look at Dan Schneider's Twitter account.
No, not his Twitter account.
This guy, I did a video on it. Dan Schneider's
What's everybody,
Twitter.
it's Hoover. Today I'm going to be talking about Dan, but I like your foot choice even.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Dan Schneider, this is how unsubtle he is about his fetish and targeting children. He would just randomly Photoshop feet onto little girls. Like this is a picture from his Twitter account. He just Photoshops feet on their head. It's so weird.
Better. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, no. I hate this.
Let's see if we can
fucking
find some.
retweets. This toe belongs to one of the...
Oh, Dan, you're just not subtle at all. At least this has it organized. Let's see. And again, Dan Schneider. Toes similar to fingers, but not nearly as good. Who agrees? Who agrees? Oh, Dan trying a little subterfuge. Would you like to see Victoria Justice pour ketchup all over her feet?
No.
Well, here you go. Links to the clip. Yeah, Dan, that's what everybody was waiting for. That particular pick. Carly tickles Sam's very unusual toe.
No wonder, like,
if you have a moment,
Nickelodeon
will
has
you
like
please?
a 90% death rate of child stars. I mean,
No shit. I mean, it's just up there with Disney in some cases, but Disney's kind of changed over a little bit. They just ignore the younger stars and hope that
No,
they go away.
Nickelodeon was really bad there for a while. I mean, you should look, if anybody ever wants to look up high suicide rate on shows,
Oh god.
look up. You can't do that on television.
Mhm.
Oh my god, those kids. Oh, I questioned whether or not it was suicide or murder at some point
I probably leaned on to murder.
because some of those deaths were sussy as fuck.
Well, I mean, one of them had a really good singing career, and then she killed it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Literally.
but she did marry a certain Deadpool actor.
Yes, and then divorced him
Yes.
after he became fucking more famous than her.
Yeah. Well, he was originally called Mr.
before.
Morissette for the longest time, and then he decided that he didn't like that no more. So it makes
Well, I
sense.
heard she didn't like it because he was starting to.
Well, his ticket was being stamped and was being rocketed to more successes
than hers. Yeah, and she didn't like that.
No, that's normal. Unfortunately, she was like that as a kid, and as later as an adult. So it's all good.
And then her entire career died.
Yeah. So I mean,
I haven't seen her in shit since.
I'm glad because she was terrible. She was just terrible. Kind of ironic, don't you think? Anyway, let's
On with
continue.
the show.
I know.
Name Sam's toes for us. This fucking guy. Here's Dan Schneider on Facebook. Who wants to see Jenny McCurdy's toes?
No.
I got plenty of pics to go around if you tune into the new iCarly episode, Eyeballs, this Friday on Nick. This fucking dude. Just no shame. Dan Schneider has no shame.
He had no shame.
I can't imagine the amount
If
of
he
fucking
needed shame,
Nickelodeon
forget
stars.
it.
All these videos are all talking about it. Some of these videos have 10 million views. There's no getting around it anymore.
And 5.
Here's another video. Let's take a look at this one, and then we'll move on. I just found it interesting. This one is called Dan Loves Feet with 100,000 fucking views.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
I know you see.
Yeah, there you go. Man, the plan, the feet.
He sure did love those feet.
Oh yeah, he was everywhere on those feet. Anything that he did always had feet. Always had feet. It didn't matter whether they were guy feet or girly feet, as long as they were young and supple and yeah.
Weird guy.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I mean, he liked them feet, so.
Holy shit! Forget Epstein. I think we found the real problem here, chat. I think we know what's going on that on those children's TV lots. Oh, let's see here. From Fascist Rabbit, Jade broke down. Trade her in for a newer model. Well, I'll get right on that. From Ken Ashcore, press F for Dan Soul Brother Schneider.
Nope.
I always prefer Dan. I'm gonna skeet on your feet, Schneider. But whatever. He's got plenty of nicknames. Ecstasy of Thinking. Oh, okay. And then back to Gail. We will get to Gail on another stream. This one again is a bit shorter because I have to bring the fucking car into a mechanic, so I gotta go do that. Always fun times. Always good times. Who doesn't love waking up in the morning to talk about teenage suicide and molestation? Just your typical, average, everyday conversation.
I mean, it's a Monday morning.
You know what I was planning, though? Once we kind of finish up with the Gale stuff, I was thinking, when I did the Sovereign Citizen videos up on YouTube, I had a lot of Sovereign Citizens flag and copyright them. They got very fucking upset about those videos. And it was always a pain in the ass to try to get around that. But now that I'm streaming on DLive, we kind of can shit on Sovereign Citizens all we want. I mean, they can't really do anything over here because I don't think the Chinese Lemon Emperor cares.
No, as long as
about your land boat or the Articles of Confederation. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're safe and secure over here. And what reminded me of this was somebody posted a video of some old lady getting her shit kicked in for an $80 ticket. Now, not really Sovereign Citizen, but it reminded me of it. I figure we can watch a confused old lady get into an argument with somebody and get her ass kicked by a cop for not wanting, I guess, a $80 ticket. But yeah, going forward, I think I might do a few Sovereign Citizen streams. There's a lot more shit out there. I never got to do the follow-up. Like I did the one where they get crazy and fight the cops, and I did the one where they act like lunatics in the courtroom, and talked about all the weird financial shit of using their birth certificate as a loan guarantee. But I never got to show you what happens when they decide to get, like, really violent. And there are a lot of videos out there of them, like, just pulling out a fucking M16 and going to town on police.
Yeah.
Like, you wonder, like, why are cops so off-put about Sovereign Citizens? It's because they get violent really quickly if you fuck with their ideas about the Articles of Confederation. So let's take a look, see what happened to our old lady here. Oh, boy. Oh, no, wait, that's... Why is he on the screen? What is going on? Oh, I see. I went to the wrong one.
Jim secretly
our magic sweetheart getting all those girls. Wrong screen.
Well, I did issue for a defective equipment. It's $80. You have till September 16th to take care of this. Get you to sign there with the Exodus.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not going to give you a warning for something you've been driving for 6 months.
But, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do $80.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
That's all you want to do.
Go ahead and step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out. Step out of the vehicle.
You always know it's going to end well when the cop says, step out of the car, you're under arrest. And the driver says, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, dude. Do something about it, bitch. I'm not
Bitch.
signing your ticket. Fuck you, pig. Fuck authority.
Step out. Step out. I'm giving you a lawful order. Step out.
She's rolling her window up. That'll stop him.
You be fair with me, and I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step
You
out.
are full of because you're not placing me under no arrest.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that, and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
You want me
Step
to-
out.
Oh, jeez.
Dispatch, I've got a grandma on the run. Dispatch, I repeat, we have a grandmother on the run. Send SWAT.
Get out of the car. 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 Get out of the car.
You better leave me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Leave me alone.
Put your hands behind your back. Now.
She's fighting him. Yeah, that's it. A geriatric 60-year-old woman. She's going to stop the physically fit officer from cuffing her.
Leave me alone. I mean it.
He fucking tased
Put
her.
your hands behind your back.
Oh, we need to watch this again. Everything goes wrong in the span of 20 seconds. Imagine you're some kid. Imagine you're some grandkid waiting for grandma to show up because she went to get you cookies at the store.
Oh, Jesus.
And she's rolling around a gravel parking lot getting tased by a police officer.
Get out of the car.
Oh, God.
Get out of the car.
You better leave me.
Put your hands behind your
Leave
back.
me alone.
Put your hands behind your back. Now.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. That senility is going to disappear real quick once the electric volts course through her.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh, God.
Lay down and put your hands behind your back. Now. No, you will not. You're going to get it again.
Jesus. Yeah, he harpooned the big one.
$80 ticket to felony in 3, 2, 1.
Pretty
Well, I
much.
don't think it worked out well for her. she gave it a go, though, didn't she? Fuck the police.
Oh, God.
Maybe she's like a big fan of NWA. Maybe she rocks that shit when she's driving around the countryside in her pickup truck.
NWA.
It's like, fuck this cop.
Yeah.
You're not going to give me a ticket. Fuck you, buddy. I'm going to make a run for it, and then I'm going to physically fight you. You can't arrest me.
Do you realize you just got yourself in a whole lot more trouble?
What?
For running?
Oh, I didn't run. I told you you weren't going to arrest me.
Yeah.
I pulled in here thinking that you would.
Technically bad,
Yeah, I'm
lady.
hurt.
What hurts?
Everything.
Oh.
Alright, I got you.
Right,
Listen,
dude.
boys, hang tight.
You got a what on the way?
I said I got a big truck to put your fat ass in, lady. You should have paid that $80 ticket. You wouldn't have got tased and rolled around on the gravel like a pig and eat.
I got an ambulance on the way to check you out.
Ambulance? I don't need an ambulance.
Well, you got tased, so they got to check you out.
You did not have to taser me.
You wouldn't comply, you wouldn't get out, and then you tried to kick me. So,
Why?
yes, I did.
Yeah, I tried to kick you because
Yeah.
I'm a country girl. Because no, I
And
didn't
you got
like being
tased
thrown on
because
the
of
floor.
it.
Yes, and I didn't like being thrown on the ground.
Well, you learned a valuable lesson, didn't you?
Big lesson.
Woman refuses to pay $80 ticket, then refuses to be arrested, then drives away. She could have avoided all of this if she simply accepted the ticket. I wonder what the comments are. Let's see. I tried to kick you because I'm a country girl. This woman cannot fathom being held accountable because it has never happened before. She has cried or bullied her way out of responsibility for decades. And finally it happens. People are enjoying the fact that Grandma here, trying to escape the long arm of the law, ended up getting her shit kicked in and had no recourse, couldn't really do anything about it. Oh, it's tragic. It's a tragic tale indeed when grannies try to flee the police. But no, watching that video earlier on made me laugh just for the fact that she actually tried to fight him. Like she had a chance. She tried to fight him, kick him right in the balls, and he tased her ass. And they didn't even think about it. He went right for it. Just lit her up.
A little bit.
But yeah, now that reminded me of the sovereign stuff, and I think that would be a fun stream, focusing on sovereign citizens and being able to look at a lot of the videos that are, they guard them. If you make fun of certain videos, they copyright strike them and flag them down immediately. So there's some good ones out there. Play a little. Actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think now. It technically would be news. So I don't know if the Lemon Emperor would care if we show sovereign citizens going on killing sprees. Technically, it's news. It's educational. We're not just showing gratuitous violence to show gratuitous violence. But either way, probably next week, I'll get that together. If you have any good clips that you can think of, feel free to hit my good friend up, Mr. Anti-Bully, on Twitter, and I will incorporate it. But I've got a good selection already. I think good life lessons, good knowledge to have if you want to pay your taxes on how to get loans with your birth certificate. Also, that one crazy motherfucker that's convinced that Navy terminology is like coded messages from the government about how they control you.
Ooh.
Just all sorts of fucking bizarre shit. Good times. Good stuff. Oh, we are fast approaching the end of the hour. You know, there was other things I wanted to look at. Somebody sent me a couple of people have messaged me talking about Comicsgate. I don't really follow that shit. Like I'm aware of it. I understand it's like a thing against comic books, and I know some of the people that like do streams about it. But I don't really follow it. But people were messaging me saying,
let's put it that way,
a particular stream, there's like some big falling out there, gay ops afoot, people doxing each other and doing other crazy shit. And I heard that did the Earthworm Jim guy get kicked out for some reason? Right? Am I thinking of the right thing?
Yeah, you are.
Like people are saying they threw him out for being too conservative. So I don't know what's going on with that. I was going to look at the stream if we had time, but we ran a little bit later than I thought we would. So maybe for Friday, we'll take a look at that and see what the fuck is going on. But again, it's not something I'm really knowledgeable about. It's not something I'm involved in, so I haven't been keeping up. I think the last thing I heard about Comicsgate was it Vox Day was trying to either insert himself or like copyright something or create like a Comicsgate comic. Even that I vaguely am aware of. So yeah, maybe that's more of like a Friday thing. And we can figure it out? I don't know. Chad, if you have any idea, feel free to hit me up and try to explain exactly what the fuck's going on, because I'm out of the loop. From Tara Jester. The cop escalated the situation.
Oh, there we go. We get into the chats. We get into super chats and that. So we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna end. We're gonna end.
Gonna end right here.
Yeah, we can end right here. I mean,
yeah.
I have others that we could probably do that are very small and subtle. But you know what? I think we can end it right here on a good high note. Watching a very old whale get harpooned by a very young sturgeon. Oh God. But did you guys enjoy yourself?
Yeah, it was another medical stream.
It was definitely another medical stream.
It was. So as usual, I give these guys their last rites. I hit buttons. We get the fuck out of here.
View the community post. I post schedule up. There you go.
TikTok doesn't like the sounds of suicide. Apparently, so
well, TikTok can go fuck itself because it's a fucking nigger. Anywho,